I got into it with Blair about Tommy, and I let it slip that Rex and I have known all along Tommy was Todd's kid.
So what do you think Blair will do?
She hasn't done anything yet. Better get a lawyer. Todd has the kid now. Maybe it'll all blow over. You know, I could give you a few names just in case.
So it's safe to say that Todd and Blair won't be on the guest list for the wedding?
Not mine, but I think my mom's going to take over, and I'm sure she'll invite them.
And the rest of mainline Pennsylvania.
All her side. I have exactly 3 on my list. Roxy, Maddie, and my grandma. Although Roxy hasn't spoken to her since she jinxed her into losing all of her money at the tables in AC.
Have you talked to your Aunt Corinne?
My dad's sister, the one Roxy dumped me off with when I was a kid.
Have you talked to her?
I left her a message this morning. She hasn't called back. You really got no other family?
If he does, Roxy's not talking.
So, you know, Jessie and I go way back. She was like my kid for what, about 2 minutes or so, I thought. And even I got confused about that baby switch that Allison Perkins, that nut job, made with who?
Yeah, I heard the story.
So, you know, maybe Jessica got confused. Maybe that's why Tess even exists.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Look,
Okay,
I fell in love with Jessica. Jessica is who I remember. When I heard about what Tess was into,
Yeah, dope, man. We always lost Jessie.
Thank you. I gotta get home. I gotta check on Bree.
Hey, man, you can't go home looking like that. You're gonna scare the baby half to death. Come on here. You know, you look worse than when you lost your grapes in that poker game. Funny thing is, that guy who won, he became a Buchanan just like Natalie.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And funnier still, he's still doing that funny business with Natalie.
You want to know what's even funnier? He's getting funny with my wife.
Right. Then you gotta do that caveman thing and clavel him.
You see, the thing is, it's not all him. Jessica's trying to seduce him. You had me worried there for a second, Tess.
Did you think I was going to back out?
I was just looking forward to seeing you after the day I've had.
Oh, honey. I'm so sorry those butthead bukes turned down your whole vineyard idea.
It was a good one, and they all knew it. They just closed ranks.
And they're stupid. I happen to know for a fact that jug wine sells very, very well with frat boys.
Well, try telling your family that.
Well, I did. You heard me. You were there.
A lot of good it did me.
Again, I'm sorry.
Well, at least you came through, though.
So you're not mad at me?
Since when does Tess care if anyone's mad at her or not?
Well, you know, you're the only one that knows that I am Tess. You're the only one I can be myself around, not pretend to be Jessica. God, I hate her.
You hate Nash, too?
No, I just can't believe that he bought that whole integration thing and then he fell in love with Jessica when he promised me that he wouldn't. I mean, he gave me his word.
So he has no idea.
No, Jared, nobody has any idea because if anybody finds out, poof, I'm toast, I'm gone. You are the only one that knows. Just you. So, it gets a little lonely. You know what I mean?
I do. Because I'm lonely, too.
Didn't that beat all at the board meeting with Pamela Stewart claiming to be Jared's mother?
I know. You know, she told me one story on the phone, and then she tells me something totally different in front of him.
I guess we have to be careful who we choose to trust.
And what does that mean?
Nothing. I was just commenting.
May I take your order now?
Yes.
Why don't you give us a minute, huh? Certainly right. How about a toast?
Yeah, to Lindsay. His recovery was nothing short of a miracle.
If you believe in us.
Come on, all right.
But you know what? It wasn't a miracle. It was you. You brought me back. To Bo. Come on. You're awfully quiet.
So are you?
Yeah. Could be worse. You could be talking about food and weather. That's not a good sign.
Let me ask you a question. You obviously wrote that song with some guy in mind. Is that guy me?
Nah. Okay. I wrote the song for you.